America, I want you to know right out of the bat, and this is not going to come as a surprise to you if you watch this program every night, I think Hillary Clinton would stink as president of the United States. But the sad truth is nobody really wants to talk about why she would stink. You know, the politics today are just ruled by lies and distortions. Facts don't seem to matter. The media to candidates. The only rule now in America is, I guess, there are no rules. So that puts me in a position to where this weekend I'm watching the news and I'm thinking, this is crazy talk. I have to go on the air and defend Hillary Clinton. As much as I don't like her policies, you know what? I'm at least going to try to be fair and consistent in criticism of everybody, every politician. You know, I've been keeping a list of the PC candidate, Barack Obama, all the things that he says, you know, you can't say that about me. So tonight, I guess the point is, historical fact is now off limits and out of bounds. And here's how I got there. This weekend, I don't know if you saw this, you watched the news kind of like I did, you know, Hillary Clinton saying something crazy about RFK, bringing up an assassination, and I thought, she can't be that stupid. Well, I did my homework and I actually looked at the tape. Here is exactly what she said.
Between my opponent and his camp and some in the media, there has been this urgency to end this. And, you know, historically that makes no sense. So I find it a bit of a mystery.
You don't buy the party unity argument?
I don't, because again, I've been around long enough. You know, my husband did not wrap up the nomination in 1992 until he won the California primary somewhere in the middle of June, right? We all remember Bobby Kennedy was assassinated in June in California. You know, I don't understand it.
You know, here's what I don't understand. The key word in that is June, not assassination. But the mainstream media and Obama's campaign, which have become one in the same, saw an opportunity and jumped on it. How dare Hillary have the audacity to invoke the assassination of RFK? She was talking about June. Since making the statement, Clinton spent most of her waking hours now defending it, and then, I guess, apologizing for it. What? When do we talk about high gas prices in this country? The candidates' big plans for fixing things in this country. Believe it or not, I think it's reasonable to take Hillary Clinton at her word, and I can't believe I'm saying those words. I believe she was referring to two primary campaigns that went on until June. That's it, nothing more, nothing to see here. Let's move on. So I guess there's now one more thing that Chairman Obama says we're not allowed to do anymore. Apparently, you cannot mention his middle name. You can't talk about his political positions if you disagree. You can't talk about any of his past associations. And now it seems we can't talk about our nation's history. It's off limits as well. The list of things you just can't say around this guy is getting longer and longer and longer. In fact, longer than the list you can say. That's un-American. In fact, dare I say it, it's the method of fascist rulers. But that's not really surprising coming from a bunch of far left-wing socialists, isn't it? And I'm talking mainly about the media. The mainstream media is no better. Leave it to them to not let the facts get in the way of a good story. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It only matters what they can get you to believe is true. The mainstream media has clearly picked sides in this election, and they ain't exactly rooting for Hillary Clinton. John McCain, buckle up, because you're next. So tonight, America, here is what you need to know. Barack Obama is the most amazing politician I've ever seen. He loves to talk about a new kind of political discourse, about putting the politics of divisiveness behind us. Too bad it's all just talk. While Obama hides on this higher ground, his campaign minions support and encourage the kind of innuendo and misinformation that comes at Hillary Clinton's expense. This hatchet job began at MSNBC, a far left-leaning organization now, and then the Obama campaign took it and circulated it to the rest of the media, and they just lapped it up. They win. You lose. Ben Stein is the creator of the documentary Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed, and the co-author. Yes, you can supercharge your... What are you doing now?
Well, I'm having a potato chip. I'm not a communist. I'm allowed to have a potato chip.
Why are you always eating on this program? Ben, let
I'm
me
not going
play.
to eat any more because you're punishing me.
Ben, let me play. This comes from MSNBC and Keith Olbermann. This is where this all began. Here it is. Watch this.
We cannot forgive you this, Senator, not because it is crass and low and unfeeling and brutal. This is unforgivable because this nation's deepest shame, its most enduring horror, its most terrifying legacy is political assassination. Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, Kennedy, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Robert Kennedy. And for the grace of the universe or the luck of the draw, Reagan, Ford, Truman, Nixon, Andrew Jackson, both Roosevelts, even George Wallace. The politics of this nation is steeped enough in blood, Senator Clinton. You cannot and must not invoke that imagery anywhere, at any time. And to not appreciate immediately, to still not appreciate tonight just what you have done today is to reveal an incomprehension about the America you seek to lead.
Well, that's high. I mean, what could, you know, Glenn, what could be higher praise than being bashed by Mr. Olbermann and one of the absolutely dumbest people in the media? What could be higher praise than that?
It is really. Truly. She said nothing like what he's accusing.
She said nothing bad. And, you know, earlier in the campaign, when she said it took both the dynamism of Martin Luther King and the presidential power of Lyndon Baines Johnson to get the Civil Rights Act passed, that was totally true, too. She has been framed up. She has been mistreated. If there are any justice in the world, she would get the nomination. She's gotten more votes. She's gotten more big states. She should be the nominee. Mr. Obama and his friends in the mainstream media have mistreated her shockingly.
Yeah, here's the, they're cannibals on her. They're eating their
Cannibals.
own.
Cannibals.
Give me the tape. Watch this, Ben. Tell me where the problem is. This is Barack Obama yesterday. I've seen this nowhere in the media. Watch this.
I had a uncle who was one of the who was part of the first American troops to go into Auschwitz and liberate the concentration camps.
Well, there's a problem there. Auschwitz was liberated by the Russians, so
Yes.
unless he was in the Red Army,
And that
there's a
could
bit of
be.
a problem there.
That could be.
That could be, but I mean, Auschwitz was in Poland, Auschwitz in Poland. It was liberated by the Red Army. I don't think the American Army ever got anywhere near close to it.
So
I
Ben,
don't know what he's talking about. But you know something? That's very typical of Harvard Law School. Had he gone to Yale Law School, he would have known better.
Okay, so here's the thing. You tell me where I think that was an elitist joke that I don't know.
Oh, very much of it.
If you went to Greater New Haven State Technical College like I did, you'd know. Here's the thing. Where's the media on this?
Well, because the
I'm going to
media
give him
is part of the Obama campaign.
But are they out on the tarmac ducking from the sniper fire? How long did that go on? Here's a guy who may have made an innocent mistake. Maybe he went into some other concentration. I don't know. We've called the Obama campaign. Don't have an answer yet. We'll bring it to you as soon as we get it. But where's the media?
The media is backing Obama. The media, as you said, is a separate wing of the Obama campaign. It is shameful. It is disgraceful. And if I were Mr. Clinton or Mrs. Clinton, I would be hysterically angry about this. After they coddled the media, after they treated the media like their brothers and sisters, the media turns on them in the most vicious way imaginable.
You know, I talked to a professor at George Mason University today, and he said the media is just looking for a guy with a fresh perspective, an anti-politician. No,
he doesn't. He's not the anti-politician.
No.
He's the ultimate
Ron
Chicago
Paul.
ward healer politician.
Yeah, here's the thing. I want you to stick around because I say it's because the media loves Marxism. Don't go away because I want to show you some tape, more tape that you probably haven't seen on television and mainstream media that should have been run over and over and over again. And then Jimmy Carter, one of the worst presidents alive. Wait until you see what this peanut brain said. That's coming up. Also,